Two accidents occurred over the weekend across the listening area. The first accident occurred in the afternoon on Friday, just before 3 p.m. in Riley County, just west of Manhattan, near the Manhattan Regional Airport at the K-18 and Scenic Drive roundabout. The accident occurred when 22-year-old George Watson of Manhattan was trying to manage the roundabout in his 2024 Kawasaki motorcycle. The driver of a 2014 Ram truck, 74-year-old Frank Rensing of Manhattan, failed to yield the right-of-way and entered the roundabout, striking Watson. It was a suspected hit and run. Watson was reportedly injured during the accident and was transported to Via Christi with a suspected minor injury. He was wearing his helmet at the time of the collision. Later on Friday, a Florida man was injured in an accident in Geary County on I-70 just before 8 p.m. Noah Peterson, 31 of Key West, was injured when his semi-truck tipped over into the left lane near mile marker 301 due to the high winds, falling on the driver's side. Peterson was transported to Via Christi for suspected minor injuries. The truck was removed by Gross Wrecker. The Kansas Highway Patrol responded to both of the accidents. Friday and Saturday saw the annual Randolph Pride event, the town's yearly 4th of July celebration that sees a number of fun activities that brings people from across the town and region together. From the town's softball tournament to its fish fry and hot dog eating contest, the Randolph Pride event is one of the region's top attractions during the holiday. One of the event's top attractions is its antique car show that sees hundreds of people in cars come to the city. Myra Scardina is one of the event's volunteers and spoke more about the car show's 50-50 raffle.
Well, the winner gets half of it, and then we keep the other half to go towards next year's car show. There's lots of expenses and stuff that we have to cover. We do give out scholarships to a senior from Blue Valley High School.
Gabe Ramirez is another volunteer and spoke about some of the prizes that are given away at the car show.
So I'm a volunteer. I help with registration, and a couple of things we do is we give goodie bags for every car contestant. It comes with a free meal and all types of good stuff in there.
The event also had a Kids Best Of show that sees children pick out their favorite cars as well. Ramirez says they also get prizes from it. Major General Monty Roan took over command after ceremonially receiving the colors from Lieutenant General Matthew Burnaby, who received them from outgoing Commander Major General John Myers, symbolizing the transfer of responsibility to a new leader on Friday morning at Fort Riley. Meyer welcomed the Roan family to the 1st Infantry Division in Fort Riley. Roan has been in the military for 34 years and served in all 4 infantry divisions during his career.
For the entire team and everyone here today, I've waited 34 years of my military career to say one thing. My name is Monte Roan, and I'm a proud Big Red 1 soldier. Who? You can go ahead and applaud. We are happy to be here. Happy to be here.
He said he looks forward to meeting everyone on the installation as well as the community leaders he will collaborate with during his tenure. A search committee this week will interview Manhattan City Manager candidates. Mayor Susan Adamczyk said on Saturday that the committee on Monday and Tuesday will be conducting video interviews with the candidates. The commission has been in process of hiring a new city manager since longtime manager Ron Fear retired in April. Currently, Jason Hilgers is serving as interim city manager. She says they're hoping to narrow the field from 10 or 12 to 4. 44 people applied for the position, and officials hope to have a new manager in place by the fall. We'll have city officials from Manhattan on In Focus tomorrow beginning at 9:06. A recent study revealed that over half of Kansans supporting fining parents for their children's school absences. According to new findings from the American Enterprise Institute, 26% of public school students were marked as chronically absent in the last school year, a significant increase from the pre-pandemic rate of 15%. Chronic absenteeism is typically defined as missing at least 10% of the school year, or roughly 18 days. In a comprehensive survey conducted by Test Prep Insight, which included 3,000 parents, respondents were asked their opinions about absenteeism. One question was whether they believe parents of chronically absent school children should be fined. The results revealed that 40% of Kansans support the idea of fines as a deterrent against absenteeism, with an average suggested fine of $22 a day. An overwhelming 73% believe children should be allowed to take mental health days. The Manhattan-Ogden USD 383 School Board is already getting ready for the 2024-25 school year, according to officials. Executive Director of Teaching and Learning Andrea Teedy says local partnerships have greatly helped their efforts to set students up for success this fall.
We have a lot of really great community partners that support our beginning of the year efforts with school supplies, our Stuff the Bus efforts coming up July 13th, partnerships with K-State Credit Union. So we couldn't do it without our partners, and that helps our children.
School board member Kurt Herman added that the Stuff the Bus event really helps out struggling families. He also said that the district will begin registering kids for the upcoming school year later this month.
Online registration begins on Monday, July 15th. That's kind of the beginning of the school year starting. And then we also have our central registration on Friday, July 26th from 8 to 5 at the main campus.
Today is also the first day of the school district's new website. For the latest news headlines, you can head over to our website, News Radio KMAN, also themercury.com, and you can check us out on social media at 1350 KMAN.
Good morning, I'm Troy Coverdale with your sports headlines. Seth Lugo struck out 10 over 6 innings to earn his Major League high 11th win. Salvador Perez added a 2-run homer as the Royals dropped the Guardians 6-2. Kansas City took 3 of 4 from the division leaders on the weekend. All eyes will be on Goodland's Max Jones Fieldhouse later today. 5-star tight end Lincoln Cure to make his commitment to one of 4 schools, including either one of the in-state programs. Oregon and Texas A&M are the other 2 schools in the running for the Goodland Cowboy, though over the weekend, Derby's Desan Brame chose Oregon, which may take them out of the running. Cure's commitment to take place at 4 this afternoon. Coverage on News Radio KMAN as part of the game gets underway at 4. The East snapped a losing skid that dated back to 2018 in beating the West at the Kansas Shrine Bowl in Emporia on Saturday. Wamegos Weston Moody helming the East to a 36-25 win.
They really wanted to end the streak, and they spent an entire week of going 3 days, and a lot of these guys are going to Division I level. They didn't have to come play in this game, so I'm pretty proud of those guys.
Moody speaking with Sports in Kansas following the game. His squad jumped on the West for 20 unanswered points after an early field goal. Next year's game is slated for Dodge City. Have a great day. I'm Troy Coverdale.